Storytelling.
What else? We learned the practices of circle. We learned the practices of smudging.
Risk taking.
Pardon?
Risk taking.
Risk taking.
Was Dr.
McKinney.
McCarran.
Dr. McKinney. Team building.
Team building. Bonding. What else? And we're learning through tension about cultures, right? Are we building trust? Are we beginning to build trust? We also know how it feels when trust is broken. What's the big one? Pardon? Friendship?
Right, teamwork. Yeah.
Teamwork?
Did you write that?
Yep. We're also learning how to be organizers, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're learning how to be organizers. You guys are writing your job descriptions in real time. I think we're learning that the ones are closer to the twos than we think, right? Because we all have to everybody didn't really realize everything we were talking about. And that's okay. Yeah.
Can we move around though?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
I don't want to lay down. Like stretch out.
Yeah, grab some tables if you want markers, paper, whatever you guys need. If people want to draw, go ahead. Whatever you need. To explain what we did that day. We already did it. That's how to, this was the Wall of Wonder. This is another way of doing,
These are all just handouts.
yeah, these are handouts that they can have. This is just shows like what we did on the wall for planning what we did. And so some of this is just other information I'm going to give to you guys. Sheets of paper and markers. Everybody else can pick a table, and for 15 minutes, the host is going to explain the name, why they think the name is important. This is your chance to use your influence and to gather as many allies as possible for your name and why you think your name is important and represents this group as a whole. This
Kind of like for other new incomers, I think that they kind of feel like not take offense to it, but they would be like, oh well, where's our name? Where's my group in the name? So I think who likes the motto?
But this is just us. Yeah, there's only 4 groups.
But I'm saying though, they were talking about if we do continue.
Yeah, if this does work out and then they'll if it does keep going, then
We'll get your logo.
the
meal plan and the meal plan and
motivated educators always lead. My education always leads.
I like that.
no, está muy simple.
What do you want?
Yeah, you're not saying anything.
You keep saying that they're too simple, but you're not helping. Gosh.
We know what you mean.
Oh, I spelled it. How?
Yes.
I think it should include an something about education.
And educators.
Educators.
Choose nice.
I put our organization on this sleeve and then our name on the other sleeve.
So what's going? Wait. So what's going on the back?
on the back is this right here. Yeah, the core is going on the back, going downwards.
My enemy always
The front is this right here. The meal
The
plan.
meal is up here.
Wait, are we moving?
Like this is up here.
To look kind of like food grades on the tree as it's running down, so it could be like YDU, but still have youth diversity over here, and then just have our engraved or their small name right there. And then of course everything's gonna be a little more detailed, make it a little bit better. And that's what I got. So tell me what you guys think. Write stuff on this paper. To me, it's like.
So is this your basic plan?
Yes, that's That's what my plan. And then this
I like
meeting, we
it,
just
but-
agreed, we just added this. And, yeah.
I like it, but
What?
I just don't. I mean, this is my opinion. I don't want that.
The YDU?
Don't you know kind of?
Yeah,
Be able to
YDU
see
and
clearly.
stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
I think over the top looks better.
And plus this it won't probably be too big on the shirt. Maybe
Would this be in the front and the back?
I'm thinking it's gonna be in the back and the front.
So on the back.
On the
Take a
back.
couple seconds, take a breath or something, and come up here and throw your dot. Just throw your dot on the name. That don't matter. Just put it on the name.
Gotta vote once. I know. You gotta be okay with the choice.
Can you do number 2 for me too?
Okay, Youth Diverse Union. That's the name, and we're all okay with that, right? That's consensus.
Let's just go around real quick just to check in and say like something that you appreciated about either one of the cultural days we had last week. Just kind of off the top of your head, just say something that you appreciated. So we had El Colegio and Legacy Keepers Culture Week. I talked about it all weekend, so maybe that's why I'm saying let's do this. But I had a really good time at both of them. So you could just mention, it doesn't have to be, pick one. You can just say something that you appreciated. So I appreciated the fact that we all respected each other's cultures, and I didn't hear any weird stuff like, what is this, and why they want us to eat this, or nothing like that. Everybody was very open. Everybody talked about how good the food was between the two different cultures, and so I really appreciated that, and I had a good time.
I especially liked the Legacy Keep where we did the outside, the experiment. I got one quick question though.
Yeah.
They get wedgies though? I got myself wedged outside when he was checking me.
Oh yeah.
He got wedged. I was like, oh, is that a part of it?
They pulled your pants up?
Yeah, he pulled my pants up and my whole thing went up like, oh.
I think you probably realized you're a guy that you can take. You probably
When
just
we
like
were checking to go inside the bus.
Oh.
Yeah, but I loved it. It was enjoyable, and then especially the food. It was a good experience. I mean, some looked like, you don't want to eat it, like you don't know, but you tried it. It was the bomb, so I loved it.
All right.
So, thanks you guys.
All right.
I really like their food too, cause there's like always a lot of stereotypes like, oh, they just eat chicken and potatoes, and it seems like that's all they eat. But once I got there, I was like, really? They eat this? Like, wow, it was, like you learned something from it, and it was really good. I want more.
You don't look enthused. All right, so I'll make this real easy. This is going to be an echo song. So step away from your chair because you're going to have to move. So, and that corner over there, you're too close to each other, so spread it out a little bit. You guys are a little bit too close, so give yourselves a little bit of space. All right? So it's a very easy song. I switched from the original song. I'm gonna make this easy because you look like you're not enthused to sing. But we'll see if you can do this. And I know that you can. Okay, so this is where I'm looking for you to engage. All right, and your ability, the capacity to be able to look foolish in front of somebody and not worry about it. I think that you guys know each other well enough now that you can look dumb and not worry like, oh, I don't want to do this because I'm going to look dumb. Don't worry about it because we're all going to look dumb. This is a dumb song, all right? So it's called Aruchi Cha. Okay, so everybody say Aruchi Cha.
Aruchi Cha.
Okay, so it's just Aruchi Cha, Aruchi Cha, Aruchi Cha Cha. You got it? Aruchi Cha, Aruchi Cha, Aruchi Cha Cha. You sing it with me. But what we do is we move, and we move as cool as we can, as funny as we can, whatever. And then when I yell something, you say it behind me. Okay, so let's start singing and moving. Ready? Let's go. Aruchi Cha, Aruchi Cha, Aruchi Cha Cha. Aruchi Cha, Aruchi Cha, Aruchi Cha Cha. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Wrists together.
Wrists together.
Elbows out.
Elbows out.
Aruchi Cha.
Aruchi Cha, Aruchi Cha Cha. Aruchi Cha, Aruchi Cha, Aruchi Cha Cha.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Wrists together.
Wrists together.
Elbows out.
Elbows out.
Knees bent.
Knees bent.
Aruchi-cha.
Aruchi-cha. Aruchi-cha-cha.
Aruchi-cha.
Aruchi-cha. Aruchi-cha-cha.
Knees bent.
Knees bent.
Butts back.
Butts back.
Aruchi-cha.
Aruchi-cha. Aruchi-cha-cha. Aruchi-cha. Aruchi-cha. Aruchi-cha-cha.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Wrists together.
Wrists together.
Elbows out.
Elbows out.
Knees bent.
Knees bent.
Butts back.
Butts back.
Tongues out.
Tongues out.
All right, give yourselves a hand. Not bad. Not bad. Some of you I bent low.
I personally believe you use all of them. Right, you use all of them, but you only get credit for so many, right? Like your test doesn't really chime in if your people's smart, or if your picture's smart, or if your nature's smart, right? So a lot of times you don't get credit for these different areas that you're smart in. My personal story is I'm dyslexic. I have a really hard time reading. That's why I got phone reading this stuff up here. But I have a lot of trouble with that. And so throughout that trouble, I created kind of like this different way of learning where I almost like somebody hands me a worksheet, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna watch the video, I'm gonna look it up for myself on Google and try to find some picture that explains it, right? And so that's how I take information in. And we all take information in a different way.
Does that make sense to you? Okay, and if you get in school and some teacher tries to, give you a number and tell you your number is low, then you question that and you throw back at that teacher or that test and you say, what is it measuring? Because maybe that's not where I excel. Maybe I excel in something else. I'm a college professor and got 19 years in grad school. I got 4 degrees and I didn't pass the test to get into college. I didn't pass. And I had to talk my way in, and the only reason they let me in was because I was black and they needed some black people. And I went in thinking, oh, I'm so dumb, I must be dumb. I'm not as smart as all these people because I didn't pass the test. And this was to get my doctorate. And I got in there and the teacher said, oh, you're the smartest one. I said, I can't be the smartest one, I didn't pass the test. And then the next teacher, next class, oh, you're the smartest one. Oh, I'm so glad. And the teacher's like, you're helping me teach this class. I said, how can I be the smartest one when I didn't even pass that test? Because the test tells you only measures one kind of intelligence, not the rest. So don't let tests and IQ tests and stuff like that tell you that you're not smart. You are absolutely smart. Okay, just want to do that.
No.
Yeah. I'm dead.
One more time. Who's the killer?
I didn't even. That show trying to look out.
Right.